Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. This is Lucinda Carol. So today I want to go a step by step. Sorry, I can't even talk this morning. I want to go a step by step with you how I went from this to this. I did post some pictures and I linked the descriptions of what I did with the project underneath it. And I do know sometimes if I'm reading something, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I don't get it as clear as if the person who's doing the video would explain it. So I apologize for that. So I'm going to try to do better. Sometimes I think that's the easy way to go because I'm not good at all this recording and editing, and I feel like when I'm talking, I just stumble over my words. So that's a lot of the reason why I don't do a lot of videos with me speaking. So I'll try to, put descriptions down below on what I did. So I'm going to try to work a little bit harder on doing videos because I do know that step by step with how the person did it and explaining it just makes it so much easier. But let's get right into this project. So I went to Dollar Tree and I purchased this, and I know many of you have seen these ornaments. They are really a good size ornament. But what I did is I actually want to use the back side of this project. I did, however, paint the front side just in case, you're putting this ornament somewhere that, you'll be able to see the back side. You can pretty much paint it any color you want. I purchased this paint from Walmart. It's the apple barrel. I mean, it's 50 cents for a small tube. And so for projects like this, I'll just pick up little bottles of paint so that I can, get my project completed. But what I'm going to do is, because this has glitter on the back side of it, I will take a piece of sandpaper that I purchased also from Dollar Tree, piece of sandpaper. And what I'll do is I'll just scrub over the back side of it just to get some of this glitter off, or sand over the back of it just to get some of this glitter off of it. And then that way I can go over it with my paint. If you're wondering what kind of paint this is the antique white. So that's what I'll go over the back side of it with. Also, I will pull off the metal piece, which represents the hook. I'm going to go ahead and say the hook. As you can see, I've already got one project. And it's pretty easy to flip off if you just... Okay. If you get your just maybe a flathead screwdriver and just kind of lift up the ends. This is what the back side looks like. I mean, it will pull up some of that board, but you can pull this off. And yeah, that's it. Just take this off. Once you've painted the back side of your board, this is what my back side is going to look like. And that way it just gives you a nice backside to your ornament. But this is what it looks like now after I've flipped this one over. And what I did is I purchased some craft paper from Hobby Lobby, and I purchased this craft paper. I got 4 sheets for $1. So you cannot beat that. You find those kind of sales sometimes with their craft paper, especially their design craft paper. So I really do like this. But yes, I got this at Hobby Lobby. And what I did was I actually turned it over and I laid my ornament on top of the craft paper and I traced it out. So when I traced it out, I was able to then lay it on the back side of my ornament. Sorry about that. That is Mod Podge. I was getting ready to start Mod Podge. I didn't realize I hadn't started my video yet. So anyhow, this is now the back side of this ornament. But I laid a clear coat of Mod Podge onto the back of this ornament. I coated it really good. And then I laid my craft paper that I had cut out on top of it. and I made sure that it was sealed really good. If you have one of these little scrapers, this is my Cricut scraper that I've had forever. I'll just try to go through and just even the glue out on the bottom, because sometimes I've noticed that if I don't do that, it'll bubble up on me just a little bit. Not that bad. But once I've got this laid, I will go over with a second. I will go over it again. Let me say that. And now that I've got it sealed, I will go over it again with another coat of Mod Podge. But I will do it on top of this, where I started here and I stopped. And once I've done that, this is pretty much completed, other than putting on the little piece that we took off from the front. Once I get that laid down, or once I get my Mod Podge back on here, let me say that. Once I get my layer of Mod Podge on and it dries, then I'm going to use my hot glue gun, and I will glue this back onto the ornament, and it will be ready for pretty much decorating however you want to. I do have a plate here somewhere. I just don't have it handy, and I do apologize. I thought it was nearby. But I actually cut out Merry Christmas with my Cricut machine, and I laid it on top of this after everything had dried, and I was really pleased with how it turned out. What I'll do is I'll actually do another quick video once all of this is dried and show you the end result to what it looks like. But I was really satisfied with how this project turned out, especially being that it came from Dollar Tree. That's the reason why I love crafting. I love sharing my ideas with you guys, because you can take really inexpensive things and turn it into something cute. You know, I know that going to Hobby Lobby and places like that, Michael's, and you know, shopping for really nice expensive stuff is really great. It really looks good. But you know, when I see it and I feel like I can make it, then man, I'm going for it. So I hope this video inspires you, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and support your local crafter. So with all that said, I hope you guys have a fabulous day. God bless.